Hey everybody, I'm here with a quick video on Cuba Gooding Jr. Cuba Gooding Jr. at one time was the it guy in Hollywood. Yes, he was, especially after he did that movie Jerry Maguire with Tom Cruise. I mean, people love that line in that Jerry Maguire movie, Show Me the Money. And I believe he also won an Oscar for that role, supporting actor. So he was on his way all the way up in Tinseltown until boom, his walls came crashing down when people accused him of R. Somebody else accused him of SA. He even got arrested. He went through trial. So he's been through a lot of scandals in Hollywood. So now he's trying to turn over a new leaf, doing a Christian movie that premiered in the Hamptons the other day, about some prisoners in Indonesia, and it's based on a true story, who turned to God before they was to be executed, because they was all, I believe, on death row. So are you ready to let Cuba Gooding Jr. back through the doors? Or are you still giving him the side eye for all the scandals that he was involved in? Now, I will say this: he got a girlfriend that has stood by his side through it all, and God bless her. I'm not quite sure if my mate was accused of such heinous crimes, if I would be able to stand by his side throughout it all. But she's definitely a ride or die. So let me go ahead and share this screen with y'all. So Cuba Gooding Jr. is turning to Christ after years of scandalous headlines, premiered a new Christian movie in the Hamptons. So Cuba Gooding Jr. seems to be relying on Jesus Christ to get him back in Hollywood's good graces after years of scandal that brought his flourishing movie career to a halt. I will say this: he's a good actor. He's a really good actor. But Hollywood, like many other, areas in life, is very fickle. One minute you could be up and the next minute you could be down. But the reason why he is down is, like I said, he's been accused of some very heinous crimes. Once Tinseltown top leading man, Gooding is co-starring in The Firing Squad, a Christian film based on a true story about prisoners who find Christ as they await execution in an Indonesian prison. Kevin Sorbo and newcomer James Barrington round out the cast. Gooding hosted a private screening of the film at GreyDiva CEO Scott Wiseman East Hampton Estate. Don't you love it that people have enough, space in their home? I mean, this is an estate to like host a premiere of a movie. You gotta love it. People were crying. One attendee claimed to Page Six. So they're saying that it is a tearjerker, this movie. The Firing Squad. Oh, good gosh. So that means that they shoot them to death? Yikes. But I mean, if you did something that put you on death row, I guess it is what it is, right? I'm not one, I don't believe in the death penalty. I know many people do. That's up for debate, and that's a question for another day. And like I said, this is based on a true story. When it comes out, whatever platform it comes on, I will give it a watch. Let me know if you are going to watch it also. So Gooding gave a speech introducing the movie and quipped to Wiseman, "I thought you were going to have fried chicken and hot dogs, but you got like real rich people food." So he's saying the spread at this premiere was to die for. It was delicious. The Jerry Maguire star, who's no stranger to karaoke, belts out Amazing Grace in one of the scenes. We're told he stood up in front of the screen during that moment. His girlfriend Claudine De Niro and many of his other friends, Peter Cook and his wife Alba, were among the crowd. Sources told Page Six that Gooding is focusing on work again after facing several sexual assault accusations, including pleading guilty to forcefully touching a woman. He made the rounds in New York last week, introducing a Stop at Extra, where he opened up about his fall from grace. He told the outlets his Christian faith has helped him to get through the dark times. Oh God, there we go with that dark time. Remember when the video came out with Diddy, assaulting Cassie in the hotel, and he swore 10 toes down that it was all lies before the video came out? He came and did an apology talking about, the dark times, and, he's ashamed of himself or whatever. I guess that's a key word for predators is, they say, listen, I'm doing better now. Those were dark times in my life. It's one of those things where I know that I'm here for a reason. And I know that as long as I do what I do and I'm good at what I do and good at what I do, and I'm passionate about what I do, God wills well be done, he said. And as for the critics who may think he's using faith to rehab his tainted image, he said, it's that old saying, you can't please people every time, but people who want to celebrate artistry, that's my job and that's my only mission in life. Well, listen, he got this girlfriend that has stood by him throughout this all. He needs to actually just marry her because she's definitely a good one. And maybe him being married and having someone so supportive in his life, it will help tame his ways because it seems as if, once he gets the drinking and maybe he has stopped the drinking and doing whatever else he does when he goes to party, he gets a little handsy. Now, I know people that are just naturally handsy, not handsy because they want to violate you, but they kind of talk with their hands. They sit up close to you when they're talking to you. They love to hug. That's just who they are. But when you are a star, and even when you're not, there's, with that personal space thing, you got to make sure that you're never violating someone's special personal space, and also that they don't misread or misunderstand your intentions when you're being friendly to them, because especially as a star, it can turn into a whole lawsuit. And I am by no means saying that all of the ladies that accuse him, especially because he pleaded guilty to one of them, I am by no means saying that the ladies that accused him were wrong. I'm just saying, as a star and probably just as an individual, period, you got to be careful when you're entering into people's personal space. Stop being so handsy, so touchy, so whatever the case may be. Hold that affection for your family and friends, and maybe you will keep yourself out of trouble. So listen, guys, here, couple things here. One, let me know if you're going to watch this movie when it comes out, The Firing Squad. Two, do you think Cuba Gooding Jr. and others that have fallen from grace deserve a second chance? Okay. And so, three, don't forget, hit the like button and chat with me in the comments. And when I get an opportunity, I will chat back. If you're not a subscriber, subscribe, hit the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. If you are a subscriber, welcome back. Everybody, thanks for watching. Don't forget, let me know your thoughts on Cuba Gooding Jr. trying to make a comeback in Hollywood. And I'll say this, I think everyone deserves at least a second, sometimes a third, maybe a fourth, because we all are only human and we all fall short like every single day. But I do believe that people should get second chances. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you on the next video.